Hello, Lee Community Church. This is our second instalment from the wonderful Ian Alderson. Um, Please excuse my background. We have my children downstairs. Not at school at the moment, so they this is the quietest place I can come, is hiding myself up in Matilda's bedroom. So hello and welcome. Ian spoke last time about our choices and about choosing Jesus, and that also now the second one is about what we choose to do with our words and the power of our words. Check out Proverbs 15. It says about our words bringing life, but it also talks about our tongue and how a tongue can crush the spirit. So yeah, listen to Ian's testimonies. He's got some great stuff on here, and about the power of our words. And at this time, I think that's a really important thing to get across to everyone. And yeah, let's just take that to heart. So yeah, enjoy.
So we get to choose. We get to choose. God, Jesus chose the cross for you and for me. That's just amazing. Anyway, now I'm going to tell you, I'm going to talk about the power of our words, and I'm going to talk about our choices, a bit more about our choices. You can choose to believe this next bit or not. The choice is yours. We came down, we visited the church, we thought you were a bunch of loonies, so we thought we'd better join. No, you're nice people. So we had John and Elizabeth round and chatted to them, and we grilled them about what their vision was and what their passion was and what they hoped to see achieve in Lee. And it's good. We loved it. So we sent them a text saying, by the way, we're in, grilling over. You've passed the test. We believe in your vision. So we joined. So we signed up. This is a bit you might not believe, but I want you to believe it. All right. So Lynn and I were washing up afterwards, and hang on, there's a knife missing. Wonder where that's gone. So we looked all over the place for the knife, couldn't find it anywhere. I said to Lynn, I think John's stolen one of our knives. Which is pretty sad, really. It's like, if you wanted a knife, just ask. We've got loads of them. Because we pinch from everybody else's houses. No. If you'd wanted a knife, why didn't they ask? Anyway, I didn't have enough courage to ask him about it. So, but anyway, last week, so John, can I have a quick word? So he came over and like, John is all nice and, yeah, what can I do for you? So I said, did you steal a knife from our kitchen? And he went, no, I put it in your Bible. You choose. We're supposed to read our Bible, folks. That was a little bit of it's an old joke recycled. Anyway, our words have got power. So, our eldest was born with clicky hips. But we were in a church and we believed for miracles and we believed in the gifts and all the signs and wonders and all that sort of stuff. And we were believing that God was going to heal her. And so we're believing and we're praying and we're praying and we're believing and we've got the church involved and everything. It's all moving forward. And our little one has gone into double nappies and then into a splint. And God isn't healing her. God isn't healing her. And it's like, we can't understand why. We don't understand what is going on. Anyway, eventually the doctor said, right, we need to operate. And it's like, well, okay, we have a bit of a difficulty with that. We're Christians and we believe that God heals the sick, and we've prayed for her. So he said, and quite rightly, quite fairly, if God heals the sick, why hasn't he healed her? No answer to that, really. I said, I don't know. And we had to make a decision. Do we just follow what we believe and we're just chasing after, or what do we do? What do we do? And we decided that even though our faith is so important, Rachel's health shouldn't suffer because of my faith that doesn't seem to be producing anything. So we said, okay, you can do the operation, but what you must do is you must give her an X-ray before the operation. They went, right, okay, we'll do that. But 10 days, it's been 10 months, nothing's happened. Nothing's going to happen in 10 days. So we went away, and God just turned our attention to what was on his heart. And John 10:10 became my driving verse. For I come that you may have life and you may have it more abundantly. And I saw that the church should be, God's desire is that there should be abundance from the grave right back to the cradle, or the other way around, whatever you like. Abundance is the portion. So anyway, it came to the time where Lynn trotted off to the hospital, and they're going to x-ray and they're going to put her in plaster, and the news didn't sound good. When we got there, or when Lynn got back after the operation, she was told, oh yeah, she's in a splint, she's in a plaster. And we actually got to see Rachel, and she's sitting on the nurse's hip, and said, oh no, her hips are fine. All of a sudden, suddenly, we had our miracle. And we make choices, but we choose to follow him. And we can't understand sometimes what happens and why it happens, but we follow after him. So our words have got power.
So brilliant, thank you, Ian. So yeah, let's just really take that to heart from what you were saying, and I just want to encourage you to just really speak life into this situation that we're in at the moment, with the coronavirus. You know, it's so easy to get wrapped up in everything that the media's saying, and to allow that worry to bubble up inside us. And so yeah, what I'm taking away from the power of our words is just to just speak life into this situation, and especially over our families. What I found a lot of Christians are doing, which has been I've taken a lot of peace from it, is declaring Psalm 91 over our families, really praying into that, and just choosing God, just putting him in the center of this whole situation. And you know, it's easier said than done when the media are just constantly at us, with all this situation that's going on, and they like to build up the fear. But I just really think at this time, we're really being called to be the hope in this situation. And I found Oscar's pillow, and he goes to bed with this every night, made by the wonderful Sue Dales. But this is from the Psalm 91, and it says, I think it might be back to front on your thing, but it says, he who dwells in the shelter of the Most High will rest in the shadow of the Almighty. Psalm 91 verse 1. And yeah, let's really rest in him now. Let's just spend some time, if you've got a few minutes after you finish watching this, just read through Psalm 91, declare it over your family, and I just pray that you find some peace in this situation. Much love. Bye.